Hey everyone, this is Hugo from SSW for today's video, which will be about the Sprint 32 review of EasyLeave. EasyLeave is part of TimePro and it's that cool tool to let you enter your leave request. So let's get into the summary email for this sprint. We had two goals. The first one was to clean the CRM data for duplicate appointments, which has been done. We'll get to that in a minute. And also add a retry mechanism for leave in error status, which has also been done, so that's great. This sprint was 1 month, roughly, totaling to 8 days, split 50-50 between Andrew and I. So that's way better than the previous sprint, actually. Now let's get to the backlog. So we have quite a lot of dones in there. I'll just show you the most important ones. So first one was about cleaning the duplicate data in CRM. So that was actually a leftover from a previous PBI about leave appointment, not including SSW absence. The only thing left to be done was to clean CRM. It has been done by me and Lou. We called each other and synced and cleaned everything. So now it's all good. And I also sent myself a task to check in a few weeks that there are no new duplicates. Happy with that, Jean?
Yes, I love the idea of checking in a few whisks.
Whisks, yes. Yeah, not the same meaning, but you know. All right.
Yes, happy with that.
All right. Next one was the retry mechanism for leave in error status. Do you mind saying a few words, Andrew?
Sure. So we had the problem where an EasyLeave would sit in error status and you can't do anything about it without some help from the developers. So we've added in a button to retry that failed leave, basically. And there's a new endpoint, and we're just re-updating that leave with the same details that it was saved with. And then we just check for check for any errors. So it allows the user to kind of, if something's changed in the system, they can retry it and try and resolve that situation themselves. And that's it.
All right, great. Thanks. Something to question something, Jean, or is that all good for you?
Looks good to me.
All right. Next one was a small one about UX, about stars that needed to be read in forms to let the user know that fields are required. So yeah, you also worked on that one, Andrew. So can you say a few words about this?
Sure. So in our forms currently, we had the little asterisk, which tells us is it a mandatory field or not. That was just styled the same color as the text. We've updated that to be red now, just to bring that to the user's attention a little bit more. We also discussed should that asterisk leave or disappear if that form has been filled in. And after some discussion internally, we decided that no, that red should stay there as long as the form is visible. That way the user can go back and know exactly what was required and what wasn't. So this has been updated not just on the EasyLeave forms, but across the whole TimePro website. And that's it.
Great. Thanks. All right. If you don't have any questions, Jean, I will move on to next item in the email, which is timesheet data. We still don't have any timesheet data for internal projects. We talked about this in all past sprints, but it's not been fixed yet, I think, Jean?
Not yet.
No, yeah. I did check yesterday, but yeah, did not seem to work. So, well, let's keep that to do in here for now. Next, we have build pipeline and production deployments. We made 3 prod deployments between the last sprint and last sprint review and now. Actually, only one of them was made by us. The other 2 were made by the TimePro team, but since we are sharing the same code base, they are also actively deploying our stuff, so it counts. Next, we have the roadmap. It's not been updated because we are still working on tech debt and UX improvements, so nothing much to say here. AI usage this sprint, same as last sprint. still using Yaksheva and Claude Sonnet 4.6, Andrew and I, with GitHub Copilot. So all good here. AI stats. Now we've got the Tiger stats. So Tiger did a good job at picking up what was done during the sprint and what were the key decisions. So all good there. Do you want to have a more thorough look at that, Jean, now, or you'll look at that
No,
after
good.
the meeting? All right.
All good.
All right. Then well, we have the Copilot stats, but I can't get them myself, and I don't think you can either. So I'll just have to ask someone who can and add those to the email before sending it. Let's move on. R&D. We did not really do any experimental work this sprint. And we get to the juice of the email, the sprint retro. So what went well this sprint? Well, Jean and I are happy that we managed to make this sprint shorter than the last time. We are now achieving decent amount of Mondays during our sprint, so that's good. We finally cleaned up the duplicate appointments in CRM. It was there in the backlog for quite some time now, and I'm really happy to have closed that one PBI. Now, what did not go so well? Well, we are all sad that Andrew is leaving. Gilles has lost access to the project. He wanted to help us yesterday to work on it, but for some internal problems, he could not because he was removed from the project somehow. It's fixed now, so all good for next time. And Jean is sad that we have a regression on time zone when we update the leave. That's not good, and it will be looked into in the next sprint. Try to fix that ASAP. Something you guys want to add to that retro?
No, all good.
All right. Let's have a quick look at the planning for next sprint then. So we'll be on sprint 33. Our goals will be to fix the leave stuck in pending status in prod. We have a few of them at the moment. And we also need to investigate if the Power Automate flow to forward appointment is still needed. It's been in the backlog for some time. It could be nice to finally come to a decision about this. As for the duration, since we are still in maintenance mode, we are planning on 10 Mondays with no time duration. So next sprint should be in maybe 3 weeks to a month, depending on bandwidth. And yeah, that's the backlog for next sprint. Most important PBIs have been put at the top of the backlog. So the two goals we have, and also a new bug about the time zone, the one we just spoke about during the retro. And we are also missing Copilot stats there. As for the other email, I'll add those when I get them. I suppose if you guys don't have any more questions or something to add, this concludes our sprint review. Something to say, Jean, Andrew?
No.
All right, all good. As usual, the video recording will be on the TimePro YouTube channel. It was Hugo and the boys from EasyLeave for this Sprint 32 review. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.